Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. There is a very long order that was just released today. Today is the 24th of April, 2025. It's 25 pages in length. It is the order on the state's motion in limine, two of them, regarding number one, text messages, and number two, the 911 call. Because of the length and the importance of this order, because Judge Hippler is granting it in part, he's denying it in part, and he's reserving ruling in part. I'm going to come back on the Indie Zone YouTube channel and go through this order in further detail, where I'm able to present you with slides so you can read as we go along what the court is saying here. But what I wanted to do now is to bring to your attention that there's pieces of information never disclosed to the public before about what happened with the roommates after they returned to 1122 King Road the early morning hours of November 13th, 2022, which is contained within this order. I want to begin by just giving you some background here. It says here on page 1, introduction, DM and BF are the two surviving roommates of 1122 King Road. At the time of the crimes were believed to happen, DM saw a masked intruder in the house and began calling and texting the other roommates, including BF. And approximately 8 hours after DM saw the intruder, BF called 911 from her phone. Now, I want to go forward here to page 2. If you look at section 3, the facts section, this is where these two pieces of information never disclosed to the public are located. The court writes here, after spending the evening out, roommates DM, BF, Kaylee and Madison returned to their home at 1122 King Road in the early morning hours of November 13th, 2022. Here's the first bit of new information. At approximately 2 a.m., they met up in Kaylee's bedroom. All four, ladies and gentlemen, they met up in Kaylee's bedroom and talked for a while before going to bed. The fifth roommate, Xana, who was out with her boyfriend, Ethan, was not home yet. The roommates debated going to a food truck for a late snack, prompting DM to send a text at 2:10 to an Uber driver she knew to see if he was driving. Ultimately, however, the girls decided to just go to bed. So we now see additional pieces of information not before disclosed, which was number one, that the roommates had debated about going out for a snack. And this prompted DM to send a text at 2:10 a.m. to an Uber driver that she knew to see if he was driving. But ultimately, the girls just decided to go to bed, and any plans to get food were canceled. There is a footnote here, number 2, that cites to where this information comes from. And you can read this document in full by going to the court docket. It is filed on the 24th of April, 2025. As I've stated, I'm going to circle back in a couple of days and do a full presentation on this court order. This is Kathy. Thank you for joining us here today.